Welcome to the session. The session topic is Introduction to Mail Merge, Creating and Working with Web Page, Editing Equations, Keyboard Shortcuts. In the previous session, we have learnt about how to create tables in Word, then to create header and footer. The learning objectives are to understand what is a mail merge, to learn how to create and work with a web page, to learn how to edit equations, and to learn like few of or some of the keyboard shortcuts. The session outcomes are students will know what a mail merge is. They'll know how to create and work with the web pages. So they'll know how to edit the equations. So they'll know how some of the keyboard shortcuts. See, first we'll see what a mail merge is. See, mail merge, these are one of the quickest ways that is to customize documents like emails, newsletters, and other personalized messages. A mail merge, it lets us create personalized documents so that automatically vary on a recipient by recipient basis. See, let's consider, for example, if you want to send a holiday email or letter to your customers. So, however, you don't want to send them a generic email or a letter. So, you want each email to include a unique greeting and you have to mention their individual names as well as the addresses. So instead of manually creating separate emails or the letters for each person's, so just we'll perform a mail merge. So this mail merge will automatically add each person's details to the email or the letter that we send them. See, there are actually two key components for every mail merge. The first component is the template file and the second is the data file. See, template file, it is the document that we'll be sending out. That is, it can be a letter or it can be an email. So it contains a placeholders, that is for a personalization data. For example, if you want to specify a name of a person in a particular letter or an email, and the address of a person, so it contains special placeholders for these kind of personalization data, so which we can fetch it from a data file. So the next component is the data file. So this is your data source. So it can be like a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet or it can be a Google Sheets file. So this will contain the personalized information. So it contains the personalized informations like the names, addresses, and this will be added to the template file. So we'll add this to your template file. So your mail merge, it automatically adds the personalization data that is from the data file to your template file. See, next we have about a web page. So first we should know what a web page is. See, a web page, it is a document. So it is commonly written in HTML. So that will be viewed in an internet browser. A web page, it can be accessed, that is by entering, you can enter a URL address and you can access the web page, that is into a browser's address bar. And your web page, it may contain text or it can have graphics or it can have hyperlinks, that is to the other web pages and the files. So next we'll see that is how to create the web page. So how we can create a web page. So we have certain steps that needs to be followed to create a web page. First what we do is we open the Word. Then when your application opens, that is from the file menu, we are going to choose open. So then from the list of available documents, so you're going to double click the document that you wish to convert. See, here we have to note that when your document opens, you have to familiarize, that is, yourself with the layout. That is, your converted document, what you have, it doesn't look exactly like the original. So therefore, whenever you open your document, so you have to know how the layout of your document looks like. See, once you convert it into a web page, so it doesn't look like the original. So from the file menu, so we are going to choose save as web page. Then we are going to click, that is save. So here you have to note that when you're trying to convert a document to HTML format, so you will retain your original document, that will be as a separate file. But the new HTML file, it will have the same file name, but it will have a different file extension. So the file extension will be like .htm. Okay. So when you make a conversion, okay, when your conversion is being completed, the converted file, so it appears in the window. Okay, so your converted file will appear in the window, that will be like file name .htm. So view the HTML source code. So you're going to view your HTML source code file, that is by selecting the view menu and then HTML source. So if you have graphics in your document, so you're going to scroll through the HTML source code, that is to find the reference to the image. So you'll have a reference to the image if in case if you have any graphics in the document. See, word names images consequently like image1.gif, then image2.gif, etc. So when you publish your page, what happens? You have to make sure that it will include all these image files. Then you return to the edit mode by clicking the X, that is in the HTML source code. So you can modify the HTML file, that is using the Microsoft Word formatting buttons and menu options and the web toolbar options like your insert hyperlink or the insert image. So when you are satisfied, that is with the appearance of your page, so you have to make sure that you have to save it. Then what we do is we close the document by selecting the file menu and then choosing close. Then we are going to click the close button, that is the X that will be in the upper right corner, that is to close the Word. Then you can open the HTML file, that is in a web browser, to see how it will appear. So this is how we can create a web page. So next we'll see the editing equations. See, to edit the equations, so first you are supposed to choose insert and then we select equation. Here you can see in the image equation, and we'll choose the equation that you want from the gallery. Okay. So the equation tools design tab opens, that is with the symbols. You can see your equation tools design tab has been opened, that is with the symbols and the structures that can be added, that is to the equation. So we choose insert equation and we can select, that is insert new equation. Okay, so if you want to insert any new equation, in that case we are going to choose the option that is insert new equation, that is from the bottom of the built-in equation gallery. So this will insert an equation placeholder. So this will insert an equation placeholder, so where we can type our equation. So if we want to change or edit an equation that has been previously written, so what we do is we select the equation, that is to see the equation tools in the ribbon. So first we have to select the equation so that we'll see the equation tools and then we can edit our equation however we want. Next we are going to choose, that is design to see the tools that is for adding various elements to our equation. See, we can add various elements that is to our equation. We can see many symbols that is in the design. So we can add or we can change the following elements that is to your equation. See, what we do is that is in the symbols group. So we will find that is math related symbols. So you can find math related symbols. Then to see all the symbols, what we do is we are going to click on more button. So to see the other set of symbols, so we'll click the arrow that is in the upper right corner of your gallery. And your structures group, it will provide the structures that you want to insert into your equation. So just we are going to choose a structure that is to be inserted it, and then we are going to replace your placeholders. So the small dotted line boxes with your own values. So next we'll see some of the keyboard shortcuts. So Control X, we'll use it for the cut. Control C, it's used for copy. Control V, paste. Control Z, undo. Control Y, redo. Control S, save. Control P, print. Home, that is beginning of line. End, it is end of line. Control plus home, it goes to the start of the document. Control plus end, so it will go to the end of the document. So the next set of keyboard shortcuts are, if you click on right arrow, so it goes right one character. Then if you click on left arrow, it is left one character. If you click on control plus right arrow, so it is right one word. Control plus left arrow, it is left one word. Up arrow, it is for up one line. Down arrow, it is for down one line. So control plus up arrow, it is up one paragraph. Control plus down arrow, it is down one paragraph. F4 is used for repeat last command. Control plus A, it is to select the whole document. So we have others like control plus B, it is for bold. Control plus I for italics. Control plus U, underline. Control plus shift plus L, it is for bulleted list. Control plus L, it is to align left. Control plus R, it is to align right. Control plus E is to align center. Control plus big bracket, that is left one, it is to shrink font size. Control plus, that is right big bracket, it is for grow font size. So in this session, we have seen what a mail merges, and we have seen what web pages and how to create web page and work with the web page. We have seen how to edit the equations, and we have seen the keyboard shortcuts. So we'll see MCQ questions. The first is, what tab in MS Word you'll use to access mail merge option? The options given are A, Home tab, B, Insert tab, C, References tab, D, Mailings tab. The correct option is D, Mailings tab. Second question, mail merge is the process of combining document design with a list to create multiple copies of document for each entry in the list. The list is called A option, main document, B option, data source, C option, form label, D option, database. And the answer is B, data source. Third question, which of the following function key activates the speller? The options are A, F3, B, F6, C, F7, D, F11, and the correct option is C, F7. Fourth question, what is the function of Control plus B in MS Word? The first option is it converts selected text into the next larger size of the same font. B, it adds a line break to the document. It makes the selected text bold. D, it applies italic formatting to the selected text. The correct option is it makes the selected text bold. So control plus Z, so what does it do? We have options: undo the last action, redo the last action, add the new page, paste the contents from clipboard. The correct answer is A, undo the last action. So these are the references. Thank you.